Welcome back to FunlishPodcast, everyone. Day 3 of our 5 days of speaking English fluently challenge. I'm still buzzing from yesterday's session, and I hope you are too. So, Jamie, how are you holding up halfway through the challenge?
Honestly, I'm hanging in there, but my brain feels like it's run a marathon, except instead of running shoes, it's wearing a dictionary and tripping over phrasal verbs.
Oh, I feel you. Day 3 is always that point where the excitement meets the, wait, this is actually work realization. But hey, we're making progress, right? I mean, just think about where we started on day 1.
Day 1, I was basically whispering to myself in the mirror, "Hello, my name is Jamie," like I was practicing for a witness protection program.
And now look at you. You're on a podcast, chatting away. That's a glow up if I've ever seen one. So let's talk about today's focus, using English in real conversations, especially when things get a little unpredictable.
Oh, you mean like when you're ordering coffee and suddenly the barista asks, "Room for cream," and your brain just blue screens?
Exactly. Or when you're in a group chat and someone drops an idiom you've never heard before. I had that happen last night. Someone said, "Let's call it a day." And I thought, wait, are we naming the day? Is this a thing?
I love that. But seriously, idioms are like the secret menu of English. If you don't know them, you're missing half the flavor.
So true. And today's challenge was all about pushing ourselves into those real-life, unscripted moments. Did you try any new strategies?
I did. I joined a language exchange on Tandem. My partner was from Chicago, and we ended up talking about deep dish pizza for 20 minutes. I learned 3 new words and got very hungry.
That's the spirit. And you know, research shows that language exchanges are one of the most effective ways to build fluency. According to a 2024 study by the British Council, learners who practice with native speakers at least 3 times a week improve their conversational skills 40% faster than those who only used apps or textbooks.
40%. That's huge. No wonder my vocabulary is growing faster than my laundry pile.
And it's not just about vocabulary, it's about confidence. I tried recording myself today, just talking about my morning routine. When I played it back, I noticed I kept saying and like every other sentence. But hey, awareness is the first step, right?
For sure. I did the same thing last night. I recorded myself pretending to order at a restaurant. I realized I was pronouncing vegetable as veg-table, like it was a piece of furniture.
Oh, I've been there. The first time I tried to say comfortable in a sentence, it came out as come-for-ta-bull. My friend just stared at me like I'd invented a new word.
It's wild how English words look one way and sound another. But that's why recording yourself is so helpful. You catch those little quirks you'd never notice otherwise.
And it's not just pronunciation, it's also about rhythm and intonation. I noticed when I tried to mimic native speakers, my sentences sounded more natural. Have you tried shadowing?
Yeah, I picked a clip from a sitcom, Friends of course, and tried to repeat after Chandler. I'm not saying I nailed the sarcasm, but my "could I be any more fluent" is getting there.
I love it. Shadowing is such a game changer. According to a 2023 article from Cambridge English, shadowing for just 10 minutes a day can improve both listening and speaking skills by up to 30% over a month.
10 minutes a day? That's less than time I spend scrolling through cat videos.
And way more productive, unless you're learning cat idioms. So let's talk about mistakes, because let's be real, we've both made plenty.
Oh, I'm the king of mistakes. Yesterday, I tried to say, "I'm looking forward to our meeting," but I said, "I'm looking forward to meeting you," to someone I'd already met 3 times.
Oof. But you know what? Mistakes are gold. There's a study from the University of Michigan in 2022 that found learners who actively reflect on their mistakes improve retention by 25% compared to those who just move on.
So basically, every time I embarrass myself, I'm actually getting smarter.
That's the takeaway. I keep a little mistake journal. Every time I mess up, I write it down, then look up the correct way. It's like my personal blooper reel.
I love that. I might steal the idea. And honestly, it makes the process less intimidating. If you can laugh at your mistakes, you're more likely to keep going.
Humor is the best glue for learning. Speaking of which, have you tried any tongue twisters lately?
Oh, you mean like "she sells seashells behind the seashore"? I tried that one and my tongue nearly tied itself in a knot.
Tongue twisters are great for pronunciation, plus they're fun. I challenge you to say red lorry, yellow lorry 5 times fast.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow. Nope, I'm out.
Not bad. So let's talk about daily habits. What's one thing you've added to your routine since starting this challenge?
I started narrating my actions in English, like now I'm making coffee, now I'm regretting staying up late. My roommate thinks I'm auditioning for a reality show.
That's actually a fantastic technique. According to a 2024 article from the American Council on Teaching of Foreign Languages, self-narration helps reinforce vocabulary and sentence structure, especially for intermediate learners.
It also makes doing chores less boring, like now I'm folding laundry, now I'm questioning my life choices.
Hey, whatever works. I've also been using flashcards for new words. I aim for 5 new words a day, and I try to use them in sentences before bed.
5 a day. You're like the language learning version of a nutritionist.
Gotta keep my vocabulary healthy. And I've noticed that when I use new words in context, I remember them way better.
Same here. I learned meticulous yesterday, and I've been dropping it into every conversation. My mom's like, "Why are you suddenly so fancy?"
Love it. So let's talk about community. Have you found any online groups that help?
Yeah, I joined a Discord server for English learners. We do weekly voice chats, and it's a safe space to mess up and get feedback. Plus, I've made friends from Brazil, Turkey, and Japan, all practicing together.
That's awesome. Community is huge. According to a 2023 survey by Duolingo, learners who participate in group chats or language clubs are 60% more likely to stick with their practice for at least 6 months.
60%. That's better odds than me remembering where I put my keys.
And it's not just about accountability. It's about exposure to different accents and cultures. I joined a book club and we read short stories in English. It's wild how much you pick up just by listening to others.
Plus, you get book recommendations. Win-win.
So, Jamie, what's been your biggest aha moment so far in this challenge?
Honestly, realizing that fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being understood and not letting fear stop you from speaking. The more I practice, the less I care about sounding silly.
Preach. I used to think I had to sound like a news anchor to be fluent. Now I just focus on communicating. And if I mess up, well, that's just part of the journey.
Exactly. And you know, even native speakers mess up. I heard someone say pacifically instead of specifically the other day, made my whole week.
So for everyone listening, if you're feeling stuck or embarrassed, just remember, every mistake is a step forward. And if you need a laugh, try saying Irish wristwatch 3 times fast.
Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wrist. Nope. Tongues on strike.
Before we wrap up, let's set a mini challenge for tomorrow. How about everyone tries to have a 5-minute conversation in English, no matter the topic, no matter how many mistakes?
I'm in. And if you can't find a partner, talk to your pet. My cat's a great listener, though her feedback is mostly purring.
Or record yourself and play it back. You'll be surprised how much you improve in just one day.
And if you're feeling brave, share your recording with a friend or in your language group. Feedback is your friend, even if it stings a little.
So, to everyone on this journey with us, keep going, keep laughing, and keep speaking. We're halfway through the challenge, and the best is yet to come.
And remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together, tripping over tongue twisters and learning new words, one day at a time.
Thanks for tuning in to FunlishPodcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share your Day 3 stories with us. We'll be back tomorrow with more tips, more laughs, and maybe a few more pronunciation fails.
Until then, keep practicing, and if you see me talking to myself in public, just know I'm working on my fluency, not losing my mind.
See you on Day 4, everyone. FunlishPodcast signing off.